Good evening, guys. Welcome to Ace My Prep. This is a case study that we are going to discuss today. Okay. So this is one of my favorite case studies because it breaks a lot of myths that goes around the study abroad domain. Okay. So you will learn a lot. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to the end of the video, and you will. I'm pretty sure even you would have some misconceptions that will be solved today. Okay. So this is about a student named Udit who got an admit from University of Rochester with a 28 lakh scholarship. So those people who don't know about University of Rochester, it's one of the most premium universities in USA for finance or business degrees. Okay, it's in the top 30 rankings for management, and it is one of the best universities for masters in finance, which is the course that Udit went for. The reason for that is because there is a Meliora investment fund that is hosted by University of Rochester itself, right? So the students directly get to practice investment with this fund itself. Okay. So now let's continue towards the profile background. Now, what did Udit do? Right. So Udit had a 3-year BBA degree, that too from distance learning, that is from Delhi University School of Open Learning. Now, there are two, 3 points here that pops up into my mind. I have heard so many students talking about this that, sir, I have a distance degree. Can I go abroad? Most of the counselors have said no to me. How can I go abroad with a distance learning degree? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. The universities there check the credits that you have earned, the credit hours that you have earned in your bachelor's, right? So if you earned enough credits, no matter if it's a distance learning or a campus course, you can go abroad, right? And that too, a 3-year BBA. So it's not the fault of Indian students that the BBA, BCom, BA, BEd, these all of these courses are just 2 or 3 years courses in India. So you guys shouldn't have to pay the price. The US universities and UK universities recognize this, and there are legit ways on how to explain this phenomena to the US universities, because many people believe that only a 4-year bachelor's person can go to US or UK for that matter. That's not true at all, right? So Udit came to me in January 2022, right? And he was full with rigor, full of motivation, great positivity. So these are all I would say traits of Udit, which I am very proud of. To be honest, that's what all we need in a student, right? So his passion was unwavering, and he was committed to whatever process we had suggested. So let's understand better, how did he crack into these top universities? Okay. So this is the metric that we'll be measuring it on, right? So his BBA was the distance learning BBA, 7.5 CGPA, no experience. Last year he was in his third year of his distance learning BBA, and he also didn't have time to prepare for GRE or GMAT. Now, a lot of flaws, I would say, right? So a lot of flaws that from ideal profile that you find on Google, or you just look at the class profile, you will not find his profile matching. But that's not exactly how this works. How it works is how you portray your skill sets, right? How confident are you, right? How much groundwork have you put in to get into those universities? So these were the challenges. First of all, a BBA and a distance learning from Delhi University. The CGPA was also not that great. It's 7.5, not 9, right? Which people ideally want to keep. We needed a GMAT waiver. It was a necessity because it was already the 11th hour in the application timeline. Then challenge 3, that is it. It was a fresher profile, no internships, no certification. So he needed guidance on how to get them, and he was very active. Again, as much as possible, I will impress on this. He was very active, right? So, what was the strategy created and what results did we get, right? So, to cut the story short, for the next 3 months, we prepared his profile, right? And in the next 3 months, we did 2 internships, certification courses, investment certificates completely. Then, premium editing, that is writing 18 essays for him, right? Editing those essays for him so that the best side of him is reflected in the application. 7 AI based and live mock interviews. And then this was the shortlist in front of him. Okay. So University of Rochester, Fordham, Northeastern, Texas McCombs, as University of Texas Austin, and Arizona State University. These 5 are premium universities for MS Finance. Anybody who is preparing for MS Finance knows these are the names to look out for with the GMAT waiver I'm talking about. Right? These are the best universities that you can get, and the results were there. So once you commit to this process, once you do everything authentically, you put in on the hard work, you get our expert guidance, these kind of results will follow you as well. Okay, so he got an admit from University of Rochester. That's rank 3 for pre-experienced MS Finance. That's fresher MS Finance, and with the 28 lakh humongous scholarship. Right, visa approved. He's right now a University of Rochester alumni. Even before graduating, he right now has a job. Right, because Rochester is a brilliant location. It's between New York and Boston, so it gives you two markets to play with. Then Fordham University, Kabuli School of Business, ninth ranked in North America for global finance. That school gave him an admit in New York. Not a joke, I would say, right? Then Northeastern University, which is a very famous university for Indian students because it gives scholarships. It is somewhat in the budget, right? And it gives you Boston as a playground. So Northeastern gave him a MS Finance admit with a 10 lakh scholarship. All of these courses were STEM accredited. Again, all of these courses were STEM accredited. So these are not universities or courses that are non-STEM. So you will get a 3-year post-study work visa as well. Okay. So this is what we can achieve with a BBA of distance learning with a 7.5 GPA, nothing on his profile, but just the enthusiasm, the energy, the motivation was right. We guided him, and I'm sure this is one of the best success stories that will come across, right? So thank you for joining us today. See you in the next case study.